Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Nadia, and I hope you're well, and if you're not, I hope you're well soon. So, let's get into the message today. Okay, so, right now, specifically, the energy of this is, again, it's kind of like a limbo state between one way of being and another way of being, and I talk about these states all the time, these thresholds that we pass through, and we do it continually through life in cycles because life is very cyclical. But right now, this specific shift in energy, and it's kind of been since the 9/9 portal, since that day, since even a little bit before that, through the lunar eclipse, and that specific energy that we've been passing through, literally stepping into and stepping through an actual portal. It's been very powerful in terms of breaking free of a life that was more tame, more limited, and in some way that life served its purpose, but it also, I feel like where you're shifting now, you're starting to see perspective about that version of your life that was not entirely whole. It was a little hollow sometimes, or fragmented and misplaced in different areas of your life in a way that, how do I say, it just did not feel complete. It did not feel authentic. It didn't feel grounded, is what I'm trying to say, is your expression did not feel grounded in that past version of yourself or your life. And I think that's the transition right now, is a snake and fern starting over. You're starting over in terms of how you show up in your body, how you express yourself, and just in general, how you feel in your body, in your life as you. There's a deeper sense of comfort, even though you probably in this transition are feeling a lot of discomfort, because when we go through very large shifts, very like literally life-changing shifts, there is a lot of discomfort. And I think part of what you're being asked right now, or just to acknowledge at least, because it doesn't have to be that deep, is that you are going through a transition. So the strange emotions that you may be feeling, you're not used to it, so it's gonna feel strange. And that is okay to feel strange. And in fact, those strange emotions are part of the experience of life, even if they're uncomfortable. It's building up the room for those more pleasant emotions, which you may be feeling at the same time, actually, because you are stepping into a more authentic, grounded version of yourself that is not limiting themselves by others' standards, by society standards, really. And we have the squirrel and chestnut preparation. And right now what I'm getting is, right now is the season of fall, right? This is the preparation period for animals to start collecting food, to start building up fat for hibernation in the winter. But more so than that, what I'm getting from this preparation, I think what it is you are just preparing your energy. No. Wait a minute. You are preparing your body to fully embody this new energy that you're shifting into. That's what I'm feeling. Because it's your body's catching up to the energy shifts that you've already begun to shift into. Your body's playing catch up, essentially. It's your body's being prepared to fully receive this shift that you have called in and that has been meant for you, actually. That's really interesting. Okay. And we have the Troll Fae. Follow the secret signs, as treasures can be found where you least expect them. This is actually a new little message card deck that I got, and I really love it. Follow the secret signs. And treasures can be found where you least expect them. I think what this is really just letting yourself be curious again, like a child. Because part of this, there's the balance, right, between authentically expressing yourself and being silly and being, sometimes even a little stupid. Obviously, in a way that's not going to hurt you or other people, but being the green man, embrace your wildness. Embracing the unfiltered side of you, the unfiltered version of you that feels more comfortable expressing themselves regardless of how other people are going to take it. And being willing to step into unknown territory with that discomfort that you may be feeling, with a new sense of rejuvenation and wonder and faith, even that things can be different. And that part of it is you accepting the parts of yourself that maybe societally or socially have been deemed unacceptable or have become reasons for people to judge you. But the reality is that people are always judging each other, regardless of who you are. You could be rich, you could be poor, you could be conventionally attractive or conventionally ugly, whatever. Like, you could be, I don't know, from this place or that place, from this country or that country. And the root of it is that regardless of who you are and where you're from, you're gonna face judgment. There is the illusion that if you attain a certain identity or a certain viewpoint or a certain status, that everything will be great and dandy and you will be on top of the world and you will never be judged and you will be the best. And that is simply not the case. And I think you are starting to realize that, and in that it's liberating you into being able to be your authentic self, because you realize that that is what's most important, not fitting or aligning to a standard that is not even real, but creating your own standard for how you want to live and how you want to experience life. And that comes with the types of people that you want to be around, or the types of experiences in general that you want to try out, or just simply step into. Maybe things that in your mind you're like, oh, that would be great, but for some reason there was an energy holding you back, like, oh, that's not safe, or oh, like your body not feeling safe is what I'm getting, maybe from past experience. But I'm seeing that you're becoming a little bit more comfortable in this. Oh, here we go. The Bobcat and Blackthorn, patience. You're becoming more patient with yourself and the fact that you are a human being, which means that you, again with the cycles, you go through cycles and you are imperfect, and that is what makes you perfect. And so again, people have the standard that you need, it doesn't matter what form it takes, there's always this underlying illusion that you need to be a certain way to gain a certain thing, or to be accepted, or to be valued, which is the illusion. But the truth is, all you need to be is yourself. All you need to do is honor yourself and your cycles and your natural intuitive ability, as well as your intellect, your heart and your mind in sync. That's what you need to honor in order to live your best life, essentially, to be on the highest timeline, however you want to put it, however you want to refer to it as. And you're finding that that's really the key for you. It's not any of this other BS that you're being told, or that's been socialized, or that you've fallen into, which could have been a symptom of you being young, or a symptom simply of conditioning over time, whether you're younger or older. It doesn't really matter. There was an influence in your life that made you feel like you simply could not be yourself. But you can. And you're learning to be the one that shepherds yourself with patience, compassion, and kindness. And of course, taking care of yourself in ways that are structured, but also, when necessary, allowing yourself to embrace your wildness, to be unhinged, so to speak, in a way that honors your expression, your happiness, your joy. So that's what I'm getting thus far. And right here we have walk around the wind. The raven shows the way. Be courageous. Change and chance can bring exciting wonders. Once again, with the, it's like as you trust yourself more and you trust the journey more, which the journey itself is just life, is just being in your body while being in tune with your soul. It is a little divine dance, right? Between the physical and the metaphysical, the spiritual and the 3D world. And together there's this beautiful harmony, this beautiful dance. And yeah, as you trust yourself and as you trust that dance, you will find your life shifting in very positive ways, and I think you already are. So I'm really happy for you in that way. And again, there is probably a lot of discomfort right now. But that discomfort will breed adventure, opportunity, beauty. And exactly what you have dreamed of, but didn't feel deserving of until now. So that is what I'm getting. I hope that was helpful, and I hope you're well, and if you're not, I hope you're well soon. And I will see you in the next video.